Algoma country, with its old-growth forests and countless rivers, lakes, and streams, means it's home to astounding fishing opportunities. This includes affordable, fly-in, do-it-yourself destinations. This week I traveled to one such fishing location. I'm Bill Spicer, and this is The New Fly Fisher.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Algoma country, Ontario, yours to discover, Orvis Sporting Traditions.
Ducey Lake is one of the locations Seven Lakes Wilderness Camp manages. A perfect fly-in do-it-yourself lake that offers everybody in your group the kind of fishing they are looking for. A 55-minute flight north of the town of Nukina brings you to Lake Ducey. The lake is 45.6 square miles in diameter, with 27 miles of shoreline, and at its deepest is 22 feet. Species found in Ducey are walleye, pike, brook trout, and the occasional sturgeon. Joining me today is Brad Slagle, owner of Seven Lakes Wilderness Camp. Easygoing, knowledgeable, and just a great guy to wet a line with. It's always productive if the first thing in the morning you fish around the dock before heading out. Fish will be active before being disturbed by the sound of the motors. Got him. Pike like any kind of structure. And what we're standing on right now is structure, which is a dock. And they'll hang around here trying to get something to eat. Now this guy's not very big. At least not very big for Ducey waters. Oh, no. He did me a favor and let go. But a dock is perfect cover for any pike, walleye. If you're fishing smallmouth bass, it's good for that. So don't ever go by a dock and not give it a try.
Coming up here on a trip like this, these are not on the American plan. These are actual outpost camps. So they're housekeeping cabins. You need to bring your own sleeping gear, which means sleeping bag, pillows, bring your own groceries, and all your own personal gear.
Oh, missed it. Something just creamed it.
Yeah.
Just come right lightning. See if he never tasted it, so see if he'll come back. Right out, look at that.
He's after it.
My goodness. Oh, that's exciting. Oh my. Oh, and he grabs it right there. And it's a decent fish. Right there at the side of the boat, like, whoa. Like I said, they're not afraid of the boat. They're not afraid of anything. These are the alpha predators of the whole lake. So a boat, you know, you think, well, I'm getting too close and pick up your rod and cast. Don't do that. Leave it at the side a little longer. And as you saw right there, that was no more than 8 or 10 feet off the side of the boat. Let's go back over there. I'm gonna see if we can get him back over.
Whoa!
Got him. That is as soon as it hit. My goodness.
No hesitation.
Oh, yeah. My goodness. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo. We're gonna need the net. What a fish. On a popper. On a popper. I just bring him over to you. Oh, my goodness. I'll get you to hand him over here, sir. There you go. Okay. It's not as big as I thought, but that that was exciting. The way as soon as it hit the ground, the water, he was on it. The new fly fisher returns after these messages. Ducey Lake is also known for its brook trout fishing. Unfortunately, we arrived in a major heat wave and the water temperature had risen to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, thus shutting down the brook trout. I fished hard all day with only one small brook trout to show. We decided that if the brook trout were not biting, we knew the pike were. We then decided to move on and try to find more pike. Oh yeah, fish on, fish on. Whoa, 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 right at the mouth of a creek. And I don't know if I got a walleye or...
That's a pike.
It's a pike, is it? It's a small pike. But I went from poppers to subsurface with just a big minnow pattern. With the way the day goes, the wind picked up, we had a ripple on the water, so action on the poppers went off. It's just a small, small pike. And I'm lucky he only got the one. Only got the one. Just a small one. And you can see this is from spawning. You think that it's been hurt, but that's just from spawning. They fight with other ones, I guess. Away he goes.
Yeah, for brook trout fishing, I suggest that you come early when the water temperatures are cold, say middle of May through the end of May. Big pike, ice out pike, yeah, same thing. You know, that's a good combination. You know, do the two at the same time like that, and you're going to hit it right. Your pike are going to be up in the shallows. A lot of times you'd be right up casting into 1 foot of water and less for them. Walleye, pretty much a year-round thing. Some of the better fishing, in fact, tends to come a little later, often in August and early September.
Got him. Give him a bit of a rest and they come back. I don't know how big he is, but he was certainly aggressive. Pike on poppers. You can't beat it. Yeah, it's not real big, but I'll see if I can do this guy by hand. And a jumper. You don't get many of them. Not very big. Not bad. Okay. Only 10% of the water at any given time possesses a combination of ideal characteristics such as temperature, oxygen content, structure, food, and cover that the pike will be seeking under prevailing water and weather conditions. The overwhelming majority of pike will be found in that 10% of the water. Pike are extremely object-orientated. When trying to locate any pike, you must think structure. Their structure may be anything in which a pike can hide, such as a dock, the edge of a weed line, a fallen tree or brush pile, or even a beaver lodge.
Oh, behind it. Just had a swirl. There, got him. I gave it a second. I saw the swirl behind. There he goes. Saw the swirl behind. And oh, he let go, my goodness. I can't believe that. Oh, that was a big fish.
That was a nice fish.
That was a big fish.
More topwater action when we return. The equipment you need to bring with you when you come up to Ducey Lake are 6-weight and 8 to 10-weight rods. Reason being, you have brook trout here. So I've got one set up here for subsurface. It's a 9-foot, number 6 action. The reel, you want a decent drag on it. It doesn't have to be a real expensive reel, but a decent drag is what you want. This one I've got set up for intermediate sinking for subsurface. You can get away with a full floating line if you would like and using sinking leaders. I've done something different, and it works 2 ways here. Is I brought a second rod, and that's in case I break a rod, because you're flying in here, remember, and you don't have an opportunity if you break your rod to go out and get another one. For the pike up here, I like fishing 10 weights. 10 weights, just they got the extra backbone for the big flies you're going to be casting. And also, there's some incredibly big fish up here, up over 50 inches at a time. I've got one big granddaddy down at the end of the dock here that I've been trying to get, and he's eluded me so far, but I figure he's in the mid-40s anyway. So you need something with some backbone to handle these big fish. Large arbor reel to match the rod. This happens to be a number 9 weight, I think. 9-weight reel, floating line, and a pike musky taper. That's important because that turns over your heavy flies. And then I got a full sinking line on this one because pike tend to go deeper. This is a number 10 weight, and I've got the same matching reel, good drag system, but a full sinking line. And the reason I have a full sinking line over a sinking tip, a full sinking line will go down and stay in the kill zone longer before it rises up. Sinking tips, they go down, and as soon as you start retrieving them, they start rising. Where a full sinking line will stay down in the kill zone much longer until you get to the boat, and then it rises. So you got more of a chance. The longer you keep that your fly in the kill zone, the more chance you have of taking a fish.
That was a big fish too. You missed it completely. Oh, you hit it again. Come on, hit it. Got him. Well, it's not a bad fish. Not real big, but it's not bad. This is the fun of popper fishing. It's very visual. No mistaking when you get a hit. Not real big fish right there, but certainly aggressive. He told me he was coming because he swirled at it 3 times back there. Barbless hooks. But not bad, not bad. It's a lot of fun. It's so visual. Away he goes. The only technique I can say is I give it a second when it lands before I pop. Not as much as a bass popper where we say you want all the rings to dissipate, but just give it a second, then pop it. Because when it lands, they know it's there.
You know, you're looking at about a 35-minute flight to get up to our camp here on Ducey Lake. You know, we're basically 70 nautical air miles for a round number, and just a nice flight up here. Lots of things you can see in the way. If you get a nice clear day, you're probably going to see a bear or a moose, and you're certainly going to see a lot of beautiful wilderness and water, that's for sure.
Got him. Gone into a transition area. We believe that the bigger fish have moved down into deeper water.
Walleye.
Oh, you know what it is? I'm going after pike, and I've got myself a very nice walleye here. Very nice walleye. And I only got him by one hook. And there we go. Very nice walleye. And we'll let him go. Got to watch the back. They're spiny there, and you got to watch right here. That's quite sharp. All right, that was cool. That was cool. Where it's a decent fish. It's not bad at all. But he wanted this thing. He wanted it bad. So he's not huge. It's not huge, but not nice little pike. This is fun though. I'd love to have a big fish, but today isn't the day. But I'm getting lots of these fish on poppers. Unbelievable.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Basically, when you come up here to Ducey, the flies you want for pike, they're in two categories, subsurface and surface. What I've been using is these large perch patterns. That's one of the flies. This is actually very easy to cast. It doesn't hold water. And as soon as you pull it out, all the water leaves, and so they're much easier to cast. One thing you should look for in any pike fly that's subsurface, big eyes. Fish cue in on eyes. That looks alive. That's where they get hit. That's where they hit them to kill them. So if you got eyes, that attracts the fish. Another subsurface that worked really well was this bucktail minnow. It's got a single hook and a treble hook. I squashed all the barbs to make it easy to get it out. But this one is on a swing like this. It is great action in the water. Lots of action, that's what you want. I would have also something dark in a minnow pattern. There's lots of leeches in this lake, and the fish do feed on them. Now, the most fun is the popper fishing here. I've got these tarpon poppers. They're actually for saltwater. They're made of styrofoam. They got just some feathering on them, but they move a lot of water. They make a big blurp when you pull them through, and the pike really like them. I've got them in green here. I've got them in red and white. I've got them in just black and white. Bring a variety of colors. If they stop hitting this, go to another color that seems to turn them back on. And the last thing you should have, even though I'm talking about poppers, but subsurface, is a red and white leech of some sort. It's a color that pike, for some reason, muskie the same. They like it. The best lure ever made in fishing ever for pike is called a daredevil, and it's half red and half white. And so that's all we did here with a bunny leech, red and white. The pike love it.
Seven Lakes Wilderness Camp is a true do-it-yourself location, and this is reflected in the price. A list of essentials to bring with you are available on the Seven Lakes website. This is world-class fishing on a budget.
That was unbelievable. Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. That was 2 fish jumped at my popper at once. You'll see it on the slow motion part. My goodness. Now I got this, not a bad fish. They're not overly large, but they are certainly a lot of fun. Wow, pike fishing on poppers. It is a gas. It's a real gas. Right on the corner of the jaw there. Pull that out. You can see they're not overly big, but what a lot of fun. Got him. Got something. Yeah, definitely got something. Feels heavy, that's for sure. This is a better fish. Oh, it's a good pike. It's a good pike. This a little more like it. Where are you? We're getting there. We're getting there. It's not huge, but it's better. I think we found the ridge.
My time at Lake Ducey has run out, and in keeping with us telling it as it is, it was not my trip for a big fish. I managed almost non-stop action, but that elusive big one was not to be. That said, other guests in the past have had lots of fish to brag about. Many pike measuring over 40 inches, large brook trout and walleye have been taken, and lots of smiling faces. For more information on this show and others in our series, visit us on the web at thenewflyfisher.com. Don't forget to visit us on Facebook and our YouTube channel. From all of us here at The New Fly Fisher, thanks for joining us, tight lines, and we'll see you next time.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Algoma Country, Ontario, yours to discover. Orvis Sporting Traditions.